everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of All New Radio. Parkhead Craig here, along with Petrie, Sunny Smiles, Diane, Willow, Storyteller, and Muñeca. We got the whole crew together here. I did get Willow to follow me again. I had to use the through I forget what JIP follower through this thing. Going through that, going through these, and basically turn it off. It's basically the same thing as using the command wheel, but command wheel didn't work, but that one did. At any rate, on today's agenda, first off, we are going to talk to the NCR folks here about the prison facility just to see what's going on. We aren't necessarily going back to tell them at all over there in the prison.
Welcome
But
back,
we are then going to
You're
be making
listening
our
to
way
Galaxy
towards.
News
We're not going to be
Radio,
reporting
the
back, like I said,
heart
no
and
matter what we
soul
find
of
out right
the
now. We're going to be making our way towards Novak. We'll see what all we get into as we make that journey.
Hello.
Hello. All right, man. Walk wherever, you know.
Yeah.
It is your base. Some of this stuff, man, it just seems like, why on earth would they ever divulge any of this type of information to just this rando dude who keeps showing up? But yeah, you guys have any plans to attack the prison?
Military operations are classified information.
Yeah.
Brass is familiar with the situation at the NCRCF.
That's it. I would imagine, and I'm actually glad that that's what you stated, because there's no way you should be divulging that. All right.
Sir?
So we'll go ahead and look to speak to the other possible person who I'm not sure who over there might let us know. Let's go find out. That was the proper response.
Wow on Galaxy News Radio, the #1 radio station in the greater metropolitan area.
Who's it directing us to talk to? I mean,
That old lady with the
okay, so it's
violin.
still pointing at him, but
Wow.
even though we got nothing from him. All right. Door, okay. Nash know something about this? Yeah, apparently so. Hey there, Mr. Nash.
You got that old robot up and running again?
Yeah, I did.
How's it working out for you?
I mean, I left it here hanging out with you, so we'll see. You know if the NCR is planning to attack that prison up, was that north of here?
I might know something, but my memory ain't what it used to be. Sometimes it needs motivating.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely a possibility. We're not big fans of the powder gangs, so we may. No, we're not paying them. But if the NCR won't deal with the prisoners, after us doing it myself. Now, this may just be in there to where the players just basically bullshit the guy to get the info out, but Petrie may actually go and take care of those guys.
Hold on there. With everything you already done for this town, I'd feel ungrateful as hell if I let you risk yourself for no good reason. Now, he made me swear not to say a word to no one.
Yeah, here
But
you go,
an
about to say.
NCR deserter passed through some days ago and traded for supplies. According to him, the NCR has decided enough's enough and is going to send in a mess of troops to take back the prison any day now.
Yeah, now, I don't know what the game, I'll read here in just a sec what's all updating there, but there's no way in hell we're going to go in there and defend powder gangers against the NCR. That ain't going to happen. We ain't going to give them a heads up on it either. If we could go and actually help the NCR as they do the attack, we will do that. Otherwise, we won't be going any further with it. I have some questions about Eddie.
That beat up old pile of bolts? What do you want to know?
Any idea where it came from?
The courier dropped it off a little bit ago. I'd hoped to get it up and running for some courier work, but never could get it running.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty sad story when you do get into the memory banks and find out what happened and how it got sent out this way. But, we'll see. That's the thing, man. About with a lot of the side characters, though, too. You have to have them in your company when certain events happen to get their dialogue, and so it's like obviously in the normal game you do only have one of those companions and maybe a dog or Eddie with you, but only typically one human. But at any rate, you don't get it. You have to make choices here in different playthroughs to get different characters to find out where and what those things are that trigger those moments for you to find out about their side quests and things for some of them. And I don't know them all for all of them. And so I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about doing it and who all I'm gonna get their moments for. We'll just have to see how it all plays out. And I want to recruit everybody that we can, for sure. And who all I'll be taking later, and when and where and how. We'll see how it goes. Any idea what I should do with it?
Not a bit. I imagine there must be some people around curious about that kind of technology.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. Anyway, thanks so much, man.
Don't go getting yourself shot.
That's definitely good advice. But also, dude, if you swore not to tell anybody in it, and here you are just divulging it, man. Didn't do that. Listen. And I think if we name this one after my first dog, Muñeca, although it has its own name there, Edna, and we know that this one's named Eddie. I was calling it Edie, but I'm gonna follow that same thing as kind of like I did in my Mass Effect, where I named my drones, my combat drones, Muñeca, and well, the other one I named Bluebell. But I'm gonna name this one Bella. Bluebell and Bella is the same dog. It's the current dog I have now. Lab mix. She when we adopted her, her name was Bluebell. She was 3.5, but my niece wanted to name her Bella, so she became Bella. So that's what we're gonna name her, Bluebell or Bella. And that there's Muñeca, and Muñeca was my first dog, Australian Shepherd. Both wonderful dogs. Okay, so let me see what the journal updated said first. Portray Eddie. Oh yeah, see, okay, that's excellent. So we aren't gonna be doing that right away. But yeah, at some point we will be betraying Eddie and offering the Lieutenant Hayes assistance in retaking the prison. We'll be doing it, just yet. And by the way, when that thing came about, when we got informed, I said the power is now up at our base. I don't know why I said power, but I did mean is that our locker, that storage thing was stated, quite obviously stated in the text. But at any rate, which is good. But we will be needing to do this part eventually. That's part of the direction where we're heading now. About the delivery job, that's inheritance. We aren't doing that just yet. And we're also while we're heading towards Novak to help Willow. Obviously, we'll be looking into all of this. Don't know if we. Oh, well, eventually we'll need to be taking Eddie. There you go. There's one out to the Gibson scrapyard, and that's also near Novak. So we will have a lot of work to be done near Novak. That's for sure. All right. So for now, we're just going to basically mark it as the main quest, if that's what we're heading. But as I say, we'll see what we get engaged into. We make our way for now south, I believe, and then eventually turning and then heading north. Got to make your way around there, but like I can hop down, but I don't know how their way that they walk won't necessarily follow me that way. It could get them all stuck. So we'll try following this path. As I said, I was tempted to just hop down from the overpass the and hop down to the highway, but and they'd all get hung up probably. But are we gonna end up having to fight all those same creatures again? When I was reading about the respawn rate that happens in this game, it does happen every 3 days. But I think that that's the I mean that is the normal rate. None of the mods I have do affect that. I think I may be thinking of one of my other games and one of my other mods. It could be in the Fallout 3. It could be in one of my Elder Scrolls games where you're allowed to one of the mods affect the spawn rate. No mod that I have currently does affect it here. After 3 days, enemies respawn, which I'm not a big fan of. I do wish it was longer. I mean, I think there are mods or ways that I could. Yeah, I already see that. Or even my blind ass sees, is that another hell beast or whatever those are called? Hellhound. But I'll just leave it be about the spawn rate. We'll just have to deal with it. Nope, I don't. That's just a giant stalker. Alright.
I'm out of here.
I still want to see if you start shooting.
Hey, I'm not a part of this.
Doesn't yet. Like I suspect that he shot some of them yellow jackets, but it very well could have just been Bella. Did those shots right there come from him or from Bella? Not sure. So here we go again, though, crossing the same terrain, which I do also want us to move forward because we have been mostly just working here on this side of the map, taking care of things within our local terrain. I mean, that's how it goes. Build out from there. Yeah, I want us to expand a little bit further out. Though I am really tempted for us to go down into that jackal part, finish off that bit of that jackal hideout. I don't think it's that much bigger in that area that we're looking at. And not.
No.
Like,
I'm out of here.
Let's start shooting.
Whoa, what's going on?
It's shooting. Eddie is. No one else. Seriously? Hey, alright. He is shooting. Fantastic. Dude, okay. I thought I had the mod in that made them not look like spiders. That's freaking spider. Yeah. That one does get to my arachnophobia. That one is disgusting.
No. I'm out of here.
Do that more often.
We do have quite a gang here.
Oh, that's it.
We do. We virtually have an army here. Birds here, yeah. Yeah, we aren't going to go all the way through from there, although I eventually am going to go back down there when we have a radiation suit withstand.
Hey.
It's just
I'm not a part of this.
that is just a dedicated radiation suit. I don't want to go down there and throw on my completely overpowered
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
armor. that.
Whoa, what's going on?
Actually, thankfully, never been infected by. Well, where I live, there isn't poison ivy. My understanding is poison ivy is out east. Out west, we have poison oak. Thankfully, been had an issue with it. My friend Chris used to get it all the time. I never
No,
have.
I don't want to die. Hey, I'm not a part of this. No, 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 no. I'm out of here.
The gangsters back, the jackals, or
Had enough.
oh, yep. All right, dude. Meet no name.
I'm starving.
Blow a guy's head off, and your first thought is that you're hungry. Huh? All right. Bladed gauntlet. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we are gonna head down, um, and clear that out. Or if I still hear it, no. Yeah. That thing. Yeah, Sonny. Good old maniacal left. Okay, let's get into it. It gets darker and shit in these places, though. So yeah, we'll clean up these jackals from down in here and then move on with it. Grip, but is that? Oh, those are chips. Okay, I was like, is that some type of bottle cap? Easy there, Cheyenne.
Hey,
There we go.
What's going on?
Oof. Man,
No, 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 no. I'm out of here.
cool. 357. We need that. That's what our bad boy right here, no name, uses it. Yeah, we're getting low. How the heck? Talk about something about powder gangers, keep them away or something. Man, what the hell are you people doing in here? That
hello.
is just repugnant. Yeah, I don't mind putting down jackals. Is this a legit computer or Blow up on me. Alright. Where we're at. What do you know? And as per usual, pause the video if you'd like to read through it. I'll read through it on the playback. We do.
Hey there.
I need to find time to the where I can start talking to some of our mates here. I know we could get some dialogue from both Storyteller and from Willow. I did make a change to my within the tweaks for the cap level. I'll, I'll set it to allow us to go to level all the way to level 97. I've never actually tried that though, but I'm just curious. Yeah. 'Cause we're gonna be playing for quite a while. There's a lot of content we're gonna have to collect with all the DLCs, and then you add in all the mods and stuff. Like we're gonna be going for a while. It's pretty nice to continue to level up. And hopefully that does also mean that as we level up, the enemies will as well. But anyway, by the time you are level 50, you're pretty much freaking God mode as it is. We'll see what ends up happening. You haven't heard all this gunfire going on, dude? Ooh. At least this guy heard it and even got some shots off. But bad news for him. I got no name on my side.
No, I don't want to die. I don't want
Oh, hello. Aren't you up close and personal?
to.
Not anymore, you're not. How about you? Oof. Man. No name when it's up close like that, it does some damage to the head, don't it? Holy hell. Oh. Gee.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
silence.
not part of this.
We can get two of them. Nope. Nope.
What have you done?
How can these people just live in this filth like this? I felt like what we did in the schoolyard or the after school special building our base there. Like you've seen how they cleaned it up, man. It actually looked really nice and stuff. How other people aren't doing that? It's amazing. So Fallout World, I don't know. We need another gun out. Oh, I changed ammo. Didn't mean to. Not sure how I did that. Now we're back to the right one. Kind of. I don't want to go to that. That's the way overpowered one. Why would I have one? That's pretty. It's pretty strong. It may be overpowered as well. We'll try this one out. I don't know if it is or not. think it's like the anti-material shotgun or something like that. I think this may be a very powerful one. Not sure. I'll find out. Bruh, nothing in here. That's probably gonna be a pain in the ass to get out of, ain't it? That's those down in there. Cool. All right. Kind of tempted to just go ahead and max guns out now. I think I will. However, I do have some stuff in my two where you could go past even 100. Um, but we ain't looking to do that yet. That's one more point to what? Or sneak. Yeah. I think it's too that when I do this, when I'm going through this part, I'll pause the video until I find what I'm looking for, rather than have you guys wait for me to decide it, and then I'll show you and then pick it. So, be right back. I think I'm gonna pick this. I'm not sure if this is introduced from a mod or if this is always there, but I don't ever remember picking it. And particularly rare items. All right, well, let's try it out. Let's find out. Might be pointless and useless, but we shall see. Nice. Cool. Okay, so right there. Let's see. How's that? I don't know what that was. And something I really need to be on the lookout for too, though, is the um, bobbleheads. I do have bobbleheads in this game. Or if that is from a mod. And I think they're also kind of um, moved around in different playthroughs of where they all are too. So even where I've only had it in one other playthrough, and I certainly didn't find them all. I've done a few. They'll be in different places now in this playthrough. So yeah, but definitely something we want to keep an eye out. Oh, alright. Does that? This area's all lit up, man. I don't know if what we're heading into will be pretty dark or not. Trying to be as safe.
Had enough?
Hey, I'm not a part of
Oh, somebody up close here. Try out our new shotgun. Ooh. Yeah, did you see that? Where we got blown to smithereens. And their buddy too, I think. Whoops. You hit me pretty good there.
They killed him!
Yeah, we killed him. Ooh. Man, yeah, let's put them down, huh? Or get some ammo. Well, let's take a look at anything in here worth getting.
Whoa. That was a workout, wasn't it?
That was a workout. You're just watching, woman. Then you don't want to be involved here. Okay, let me take a look at how animation is for this on this gun. Yeah, it's not so good. But we can still check our stuff. Nice. Our health, a little bit of a hit there. Yeah, we're definitely getting some needed ammo. Got their old moonshine. That's something I'll never mess with, man. Screw that. Cowboy carbine. Doctor bag. That's useful. Movement. Oh, holy shit.
Hey, I'm not a part of this.
I'm liking this shot. So did these guys accidentally dig into an ant infested area? Is that what's gonna be going on here?
Whoa, what's going on?
Yeah, lots of ammo, man. Something we needed. There. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, now that we're maxed out on guns, I'm gonna start building in energy and melee, building those up. What, is that a special kind of cap or is that just nothing? Looks like one. I'm getting one. Well, again, it's just a chip. Alright. Petrie gets a little crazy about them caps. What the hell is that? Holy shit.
I'm out of here.
Where we came down. Yeah.
Come on.
Good job.
Thanks. I knew that'd be.
Tall, mightier.
Go down. Oh dang, and it fires pretty quick. Is she dead? I think she's dead. Damn, we're out of bullets on that one. Sucks. I was really enjoying that one. Anti-material shotgun, 12 gauge. All right, I'll have to keep an eye out for those kind of bullets. Boy, that's also 12 gauge. Tried that out. Let's see how that. That's not in great shape though. We don't have anything to prove it's uh repaired it all. Here, it kind of looks like a Uzi. Wake up, Shotty. This, you just want to spray the area. Yeah, so again, though, this place ended up being much bigger than I anticipated. Oh. Holy hell. Yep, already out of bullets on that one. Alright. Something that we got a lot of ammo for. 9mm pistol, though. Well, we don't have anything at all in, yeah. A frying pan. We may eventually try that. Grenade rifle. Yeah, we've used that before, though. I mean, we've got some 9mm, but I like a lot of our 12 gauge guns that we have. Thing I'm a little bit worried about using the energy cells and going through them is those are what we have for. Well, we'll try that lever action shotgun. We don't have anything to build it up with, but we'll give it a shot. That's what energizes our vision. It says night vision. Man, that is a big boy. Yeah, legendary. Oh man. Oof. A shit ton of them, huh? Gross me out. You guys watch my back because I'm going through this stuff, man. There's still more.
No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
good old fashioned bug hunt. I use this for close encounters. I heard that. I just fired that one off because I wanted to hear that reload sound. Is it Hicks or Hudson that says that, and then the guy cocks the rifle. I heard that. All right, don't see anything else really here. Other than that, bit of unfortunate souls there that died in here. I could not imagine the horror of being caught in here. Okay, so now I just gotta find a way back out of this hellhole. There we go. It's just a dead end. There's an entry point here that I'm just not seeing that like you click on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, now we're outside. Alright. Where are we at now on the map? Well, see where we're well, we're going back in, even though we are further down than as we're hoping to go. Obviously, this is leading in the right direction, but our task isn't completely done though, because I wanted to clear out where the jackals. This wasn't the same way we came into here then. So if I don't immediately find the way we came in here, I will pause the video until we do, and we'll get back on track. I think that's what we'll do. Guys, we gotta get up there. Alright, I'll pause the video though. Okay, we're back, and this is the area where we first entered down into here. I did notice a spot we hadn't gone down. It was straight down here. And I think this is the area that's going to tie to the area we were at earlier. It connects the other, yeah, the Nipton sewers. So we'll see which area this is. But this was from the other time where we were night vision up, where we were, yeah, we came right up until here. We were dungeon diving. We come through this area was where we had all them big old rats. Took out these, and we stopped right at this door. So that is where they connect. As I said, there is still a place within this super facility on the other side that had, what do you call that, the high levels of radiation. Now, it's very possible there are no enemies in there, and I could just put on that one overpowered suit, which would only be giving me the 100% protection against that to explore that area. All I'm needing is to check against the radiation. But if there's enemies in there, like, I don't want to be that overpowered. So I'll try just to remember to eventually head back down there when we have a full-on proper radiation suit. We don't as of yet have that.
Wow on Galaxy News Radio.
Alright. So there we go. Almost for all intents and purposes, cleared out that tunnel now. From here, gonna put on our speedrun glasses just as I know I could just fast forward. We'll go about it the normal way. Starting to get late. Probably should. Maybe there in Nipton we'll take a quick rest for the night, and then move on. About traveling these roads real late at night.
Hey,
Might here.
All right. We'll catch some sleep. You ever explore this house? Is that E-Bear? About. Oh wow, you can give this first to Willow. Okay. Well, I'll be down. Sure there's nothing in here that's gonna pop up and kill us while we get some rest for the night. We'll take turns. Everyone gets a few hours sleep. The other stays on guard. Okay. Alright. Stick till daylight. Okay, guys. Time to hit the road, everybody. What the hell's front door? Alright, turn off our night vision, obviously. Saw movement over there. The Legion moved out of here, or they still around? Memory serves, we get ambushed right through this area, and are there some? They're like landmines and shit. There are. I am gonna need my vision. That helps me spot landmines. I don't know if this shotgun would be too good for long range targets, so I may have to bust out what was the one? Yeah. You know, we got a decent amount. I think there's gonna be folks kind of all over here. Mostly up above, right? Is that a jackal that was following us? Every one of you guys got him. Good job. Is there a trap there? I may be wrong. There may be no there are. Don't trust my vision to not spot them, even with this stuff that helps me be able to see. Or back there, am I gonna get myself blown up? Gotta go hopping. And there by the cars, the landmines, that all starts to go boom. Still not seeing it so far, but that looks good. Is it? Looks like I just shoot it and have it blow up. Once I dare try to even disarm it. In that one house that was rigged with all the booby traps, I was able to get those. Tell me I may come to regret this. Ooh, barely. Starting to go. That probably ain't the only one around here, though. If they start shooting and my guys start running around, and I'm gonna start running around, there's another one under there. It's a good ambush spot. I don't blame them for setting it up like this. Part of me thinks I should just shoot it.
Time to fight.
How many guys up there behind us too? Vipers, huh? Any others? Yep. Not a good angle on them. A little bit better. Got him. You got that sixth sense on the incoming ambush they had set up. All right, let's go ahead and get
Welcome back, children. You're listening to
One time,
Galaxy
when I was
Radio,
out exploring
the
with one of my
heart and
brothers,
soul
we
of
found some pre-war dog
Capitol.
toys. A couple of them still squeaked.
Well, I think you already told us about that one, but that's pretty awesome. There's some juice to take out up here. Isn't there a sniper's nest or is that around here? I guess it should be considered a sniper's nest, but that's safe. I don't know. Thinking of. This looks like a little shanty town. Are we coming up on the 188? Is that what we're supposed to? We dropped it all here. I think dog scare shit out of me.
Wow! Ow! Wow! On Galaxy News Radio, the #1 radio station in the greater metropolitan area. Actually, the only radio station in most of Washington, D.C. these days. Except for people who live near that old lady with the violin.
Not sure. Yeah, I helped that old lady with the violin. What we got here? Huh. Oh, remember this.
Whoa! No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Glad that's over.
Cool.
Howdy.
Howdy, Sonny. What the hell's that noise? Is there something more to this place? Like I can hit a lever or something? Like the door opens up down beneath? I don't think so. I don't know.
Prim is a new
Alright.
sheriff. That should keep.
Yep, Prim does have a new sheriff. Alright, well. There's one of those underneath here. I typically think a troll living underneath the bridge. Is that going to be a place you can enter? It is. We're not entering it now, that's for sure. But I'd kind of like us to get to 188, and then we'll bring this book. So
My oldest brother, Val, is a doctor. He tried to teach me some doctoring, but I just couldn't get the hang of it. He says I'm all thumbs.
draw thumbs, huh? Caravan there. So I've got myself a little bit turned around. This was the way we were coming down, right? Yeah. Here. 188 right up that way. Of course, Veronica's over there, but there's also another character from, yeah, I think so. Down that way. Continue forward here. Okay. I think it was his name. Russell. Another modded. Who they fight? Not gonna get involved. They're not fighting us just yet. Not our fight. There's NCR guys, so watch out, dude. Did I somehow skip over the 180? Ooh. You got flying.
No.
Flying up. Ooh. Oh, these are vipers, huh? Oh boy. We got a few different types here to mess with. Alright. We're gonna put you down too.
Whoa! What's going on?
Smuggler's pistol. I bet we could use that to get in with the casinos. have I disoriented myself to the point where I'm missing an obvious 188? It isn't like a junction of freeways, ain't it? Yeah, we're just about to Novak. I somehow missed it. Was it? So I want to be able to get to that terminal too to see if I dismiss Willow, if that works, and then basically rehiring her. Oh, I'm having a hard time remembering where it is. Man, you guys got backflow. You gotta take them out. This was the path we were following, right? But I got distracted and went up. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I should know. I should remember, but I'm not remembering for whatever reason. And I could pause the video so I come across it. I keep thinking, all right, it's gonna be just right there. What is that up ahead?
Whoa, what's going on?
What the hell is that foul beast? Shall be spawned.
How's that sound?
Yeah, that thing looks atrocious. I know it's just right here in this vicinity, but I just ain't recalling where. So yeah, I'll pause the video for just a sec. Talk on the 188. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm Big Dum Dum. Apparently it's further north of Novak. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm thinking at that overpass that it was right around that area, but
I
don't
sure
know
miss
why.
Big George sometimes. He was such a great dog.
I'm sorry. It sucks losing a dog. So what we're gonna do is basically we're gonna make it here to this outpost. We're just about to Novak, but we'll get here, and then we'll give it a rest for the evening, and then in the new morning we'll be heading to Novak. Covered. There we go. And the next video we'll head in. We'll talk to them. I think there's some people that sell stuff here, I believe, as well. And of course, Novak is just right up that way. So we are very close. Yeah, I don't know why. To me, I kept thinking that it was just right around that overpass. Me dum dum. Anyway, so I'm glad we cleared out that one area. We even cleared out a bunch of ants. Some nasty ones in there. Got to use that anti-material shotgun. That one's pretty badass, man. Can't wait to get some more ammo for that. So we'll be looking to do that. Anyway, we got, of course, the info about the what they're going to be happening with the NCR and that prison facility. We will absolutely be helping them, but we ain't gonna jump on that just yet. We got other things to get into, move forward with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to continue following here and Hitch's journey through the Fallout universe. I post these videos every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, of course, have my Let's Play of The Witcher 3, which is heavily modded and spoiler rich, and that's on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as well. I have my Deus Ex Human Revolution and my Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the whole trilogy, all fully complete and on my page if you want to check those out. Anyway, I hope to catch you on that next video. I'll see y'all around. Ladies.